We got 1, 2, and 3. Put a 1/1 on you. Cast you. Free. Go for it. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsies. Yeah, he was going for the dread combo right there, guys. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Why? Because we are running vampires. A little bit of the new vampires, a little bit of the old vampires. It's been too long, man. It's been too long. I can't stay away from vampires this long. You know what I mean? I've got to get back into vampires. I simply have to. Orzhov vampires, I'm focusing on some sacrifice here and some crime with some of the new stuff. And some of the new tricks, and I haven't done a Roaming Throne in a while. Roaming Throne used to be real big. He kind of fell off, but I think he's going to come roaring back right now. So we're going to show you what to do with this one with a little bit of the crime and OTJ spice here with these Orzhov vampires. You know we got my man Vito in there. So before we get down to business, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, well, you're gonna get attacked by the like and subscribe. It's just gonna happen. He's gonna rip you up. You know, that's a YouTube werewolf who hunts people down who don't like the video and subscribe to the channel and join the villains today. Yeah. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live stream. Goodness, we'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. We're actually 2 away from 2,500 on Twitch, so you could be that 2,500th person. That would be great. I'd love to see that. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask for help, whatever you need, it's going to be there on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of something that I built here, please go find that down below in the description, along with all the other links that I have right there. So what are we talking about with new vamps? Well, like I said, sacrifice is going to be a big thing here. Corrupted Conviction. We played this in a previous deck, and it was really clutch. It's going to be sticking around for a while, too, which is good. 1 black, at additional cost, sacrifice creature and draw 2 cards. Do you know what that means? I want to sacrifice creatures. I'm getting bonuses. I'm getting bonuses that I'm sacrificing creatures, and I want to draw cards to keep the flow of cards going in my hand. So fantastic little instant right there. I like to hold these in my hand and maybe cast them at the end of my turn, because when my opponents try to play removal, I like to deny them that joy. If they're like, well, I'm going to kill your Vadmir, well, I just play Corrupted Conviction on him. He's going to be useful to me before he dies. So don't always play him on your main phase. Wait to see if your opponent plays removal. If they don't, you can play him at the end step and get what you need. But play smart with them. We're going to go with a Greedy Freebooter. He's back. I know I ran a mono black deck without him, but Greedy Freebooter is back. There he is, guys. We actually need sacrifice fodder, and we need a little treasure to get to some of the higher end stuff right here. So he's going to be a 1/1. When he dies, we scry 1 and create a treasure token, which is very useful to do it. Yeah, so that's going to be great stuff right there. He's going to help us ramp and figure out what's next. Going to go Icor Drinker. He's a great little sacrifice fodder too. A 1/1 lifelink vampire for 1 at common speed is pretty good. Then you have the additional bonus. You can play black, exile him from your graveyard. You incubate 2, which means you make a little pod with a Phyrexian monster in it right there. And that's great too. You could sacrifice that, or you could sacrifice him. All good stuff. I'm throwing a Collector's Cage in here. We have a variety of powers and toughnesses. This is kind of the quote-unquote new what's that called? Fight rigging. It's kind of like fight rigging. It's a little bit more complicated than fight rigging, but we're throwing it in here. 1 white and 1. Hideaway 5 means you look at the top 5 cards, you exile 1 of them, and if you meet the conditions of what this thing wants, which is if you control 3 different creatures, 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may play the exile card for free, which is really useful right there. And of course, you can just pay 1 and tap and put a 1/1 counter on everything every single turn, which is of course extremely useful on top of everything else that we're doing. So just not a bad, overall, not a bad little piece right there. Here's our removal package. We're going to go for Destroy Evil, 2 Destroy Evils, and 2 Bitter Triumphs. Now, if you don't want to go for these, I get it. I don't mind losing the life. We are going to gain a little bit of life, that 3. I don't mind discarding a card in clutch. I also like the flexibility on here of destroying an enchantment, which is extremely useful. Get lost. Sure, I've had the maps backfire on me. That's the only thing that I can really say, is that sometimes the maps don't go my way. So go for the throat, get lost, cut downs. Those are all sideboard removals. But I think that we do commit crimes with them, which is going to be good for Vadmir. If you wanted to throw like 1 cut down in here, run the old 61, I wouldn't be mad at you. Committing crimes is going to be important for this deck. It is going to help Vadmir specifically, so that's fine. Fake your own death. Yeah, why not throw a little necromancy in a vampire deck? Yeah, 1 black and 1. Until the end of turn, whenever this creature dies, return it to your battlefield tapped and create a treasure token. A little bit of ramp, a little bit of power. It gives you a +2 to when you're attacking, so you can surprise someone with a hit, die, and then immediately come back. Great to put on Greedy Freebooter. Yeah, if you want to do Corrupted Conviction to fake your own death, you can actually make a bunch of treasure pretty quickly. You could do Greedy Freebooter, swing in for 3, sacrifice it, put fake your own death on it, sacrifice it, you get 2 treasures, you get to scry, and he comes back to life. You can pull off some pretty cool combos with it, and I really like the artwork off this fake your own death right here. 1 black and 1 OTJ card, and there we have crazy Tiny Bones being slowly put that together. He's already undead. I think he can't be killed, he just reassembles himself. Pretty fun stuff right there. Vadmir, New Blood. Yes, he belongs in a mono black. He belongs in a vampire deck. He is Vampire Rogue. He is Vadmir. He's new in town. 1 black and 1, 2/2. Whenever you commit a crime, put a 1/1 counter on Vadmir, New Blood. This ability triggers only once each turn. What does that mean? It means that whenever you commit a crime, you're targeting an opponent, anything they control, and cards in their graveyard are crimes. So any kind of targeted removal or anything like that is going to be a crime. He gets 1/1. Now, the point of this, you're going to see here, the reason we have the throne is all of these instantaneous effects, we want to double them. We want to do them twice. So saying, oh, well, you know, he only gets 1/1 a turn, and then maybe he'll get 1/1 a turn, and then he'll get Menace and Lifelink. That's a slow build. How do we speed that up? Now we're getting into it. Now that we've got the utility cards, let's get into the vampires here, okay? Vran, again, he only loses 2 life and gain 1 life each turn. If we sacrifice somebody or if one of our creatures dies, gain and drain a 2. That's fine, it's decent. How do we speed that up? How do we make it bigger? 1 black and 1, 2/2. We use the throne. Sanguine Evangelist, guess what? It pops in for 1 white and 2, 2/1, Battle Cry. And we get a 1/1 bat when it comes into play or when it dies. Good. How do we make it better? The throne. The Blood Throne. That's what we want to do right here. So this is going to enhance everything that we swing in, and the bat when we come in, and the bat when it dies is great because it's great sacrifice fodder. And if we get double the amounts, double the battle cries, double the bats, now we're really talking here. Now we're really getting somewhere. Preacher of the Schism, 1 black and 2, 2/4, Death Touch, where Preacher of the Schism attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life. Create a 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink. How do we get 2, guys? So if we're attacking, if we're tied for the most life, we get the vampire. So if they're higher life, we get the vampire token, the 1/1 token, and if we're higher, we lose 1, and we get a card. So no matter what, we're gaining something right there. We're getting an advantage regardless. He is finding his way in pretty much to every single one of my black decks. He is just such a solid black card, regardless of whether or not he's a vampire. He just, a 2/4 for 3, that's Death Touch, and has all these advantages. He's just amazing. He's just really good on top of everything else. So definitely want to keep an eye on him. He is worth the crafting right there. Vito, Fanatic of Aclazotz. My man Vito. He's not as good as the old one, all right? He's nowhere near as good as the old one, but he's still pretty good. And again, if we're going to enhance his abilities with a sacrifice, we're definitely going to want him in it. We're going to go for 1 black, 1 white, and 2/4/4 flying Vampire Demon. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you gain 2 life. This is the first time this ability is resolved this turn. If it's the second time, opponent loses. If it's the third time, create a 4/3 vampire black and white vampire demon creature with flying. Okay, there you go. So we want to get multiple triggers off. How do we do it? By continually sacrificing creatures. Very useful to do. And remember, when one of our creatures dies, Vran also gain and drains 1 and 2. So how do we enhance this all together? How do we make this 10 times worse than it already is? That's going to be in for the roaming thrones right here, the vampire roaming thrones. That's what I call the blood throne. 4, and it's a 4/4. It's ward 2, so it's not easy to kill. Artifact creature, still not easy. Go for the throat won't work on it. As it enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type, which we're going to choose vampire. It is the chosen type in addition to its other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time. So that means Sanguine Evangelist twice, like I said, Schism twice, Vran, gain 4 life, lose 4 life. I know it says it only triggers once each turn, but each trigger goes off twice. It doesn't mean that it triggers an additional time. It means the trigger happens twice. It only gets activated once, but it'll occur twice. Vadmir twice. That's how we can get Vadmir very quickly up to a 4/4. If he triggers twice, guess what? He'll be a 4/4, and then if we do it again on their turn, he'll be a 6/6. Boom, automatically he's going faster. Roaming Throne, Vito, twice. Roaming Throne, very, very useful card right here to just enhance the already powerful stuff that we already have going on right here. Just make it that much more dangerous and deadly for you right there. Of course, we got to have my man Vein Ripper. If this guy goes off twice each time, it's already... First of all, 3 black and 3 6/5 Vampire Assassin. I'm getting ahead of myself. This guy deserves all the respect in the world because he is the finisher. He is the killer. He is the assassin. Flying and ward. Not only is he a 6/5 flying, which is already crazy powerful, whenever he has ward, sacrifice a creature. So they have to have a creature to even affect them with a direct spell, and they have to sacrifice one. And whenever something dies, any creature anywhere, opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So what does that mean? It's a gain and drain for 2. Guess what if we have Roaming Throne out? Lose 4 life and gain 4 life. That's per creature. Sacrifice per creature. My goodness, that is terrible. That's when you start throwing stuff at the wall right there. That's when you start sacrificing everything and being reckless, because the amount of damage you're going to do with Vein Ripper as the finisher, it's just over with. I mean, if they have a mass exile or something like that, maybe they'll be okay. But even a board wipe, all that death and destruction that hits the board, Vein Ripper is just going to finish them off with multiple triggers. He is the killer. Fantastic stuff right there. 3 plains, 9 swamps, Caves of Coilus, Concealed Courtyard, Forlorn Flats. That commits a crime, by the way. All deserts commit crimes. I don't know why canonically Wizards of the Coast thinks deserts commit crimes, but they do. Restless Fortress for your gain and drain. Really good stuff right there. Shadowy Backstreet Boys. We get the Surveil ability, and 3 Cavernous Souls for our blue friends who want to counterspell everything that comes out. Just choose Vampire. It's the dominant combination of this deck. So really fun stuff. A little modified with the OTJ cards and some of the good stuff from Ixalan. Yeah, we got some great vampire support recently. I hope we continue it. I don't know if we're going to get vampires in Bloomborough, but we'll see. 25 creatures altogether. 20 of them are vampires. A little bit of everything here, from assassins, clerics, demons, all that stuff, but mostly vampires. Don't forget that Roaming Throne is in fact a vampire, so even if it doesn't count, it's actually 23. 10 instants, 0 sorceries. No sorceries, no enchantments, 5 artifacts, 3 of them are golem, 24 lands altogether with a 2.6 average. It's honestly not that expensive of a deck. We do have a decent high end here with Vito and Roaming Throne and Vein Ripper, but that's only one part. Everything else is pretty quick. We do kind of play suppression on the front end and then finish it off very strongly with everything else that we do. So that's going to be the case right there. We're doing a lot of stuff with this new vampire stuff. This is Mythic, 100% in Mythic. We are playing at about 91% Mythic, and we are absolutely getting wins and kills and everything else. I think it was about 71% on the play is everything that I got there. Sideboard, Bartolome the Presidio is never a bad idea for this type of situation. Again, if we throne him, he gets 2/1/1s for every time we sacrifice. Baron Bertram's not a bad one if you don't want to do the vetoes. I know they're mythic rares. It's hard to get these mythic rares, and he is only an uncommon, so he's not a bad choice for you right there. Get Lost, Go for the Throat, Cut Down. Those are all fines for additional removal in case you're really getting swarmed out right there. But yeah, consider Baron Bertram. He's not a bad one, especially if you're making tokens. You get the Vampire Rogues, and it only triggers once. You can make it trigger a bunch of times and have a built-in sacrifice. So for my guys who don't have the wild cards, swap your vetoes, swap your Vein Ripper, something like that. If you don't have them all, Baron's a good guy to go to for right there. So there's your alternate version in case you don't have it. I know I've got a lot of new guys who don't have a crazy amount of wild cards and all that stuff, and they're kind of suffering. They're trying to figure it out. No problem there. There's always a good solution to figure out in Magic. You can always substitute something else in. All right, guys, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. We're getting into Alchemy Ranked right here. I was playing a little bit at Gruul earlier. That's why that was up. New Vamps. Here we go. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Make sure you like the video. Como te va? Como te va? What did you get to hit Mythic? Wow, that's a weird fucking... I go first? Jeez. Mulligan, man, that's fucking weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Keep 6. We'll drop Collector's Cage. I don't think I need that. Boom. I4. Boom. Destroy. Let's do the world. You know why? Because the world is a vampire. Boom, boom, boom. Cut, print, let's go. Hey, what's up, Keith Way? I don't think I said hi to you, Keith. You might play removal on that. Eaten by piranhas. It turns into a skeleton. So we will go... Bang. Okay. Best of 3 use Gruul modification deck. Not bad. Boom, boom, boom. He's eating a lot of piranhas here. Want piranhas. Oh, no, he didn't have it. Vampire deck turning into Skeletons deck real quick. Yeah. Skeletons is real powerful, though. That's what you got to remember. Swingo bingo. Yeah. Swingo bingo. Boof, boof, boof. Beat out an Azorius Artifacts deck and one you guessed by being on the play. Yep. Azorius Artifacts, man. For the type of player who says, hey, I'd like to waste everyone's time. I go first. I like being on the play here. Alright, we'll do that. Boom. I'm new in town. I cannot stop, I can't stop saying that. I can't stop thinking it. I can't stop saying it. This is a bullshit card. If you see that card, by the way, guys, you're about to experience some absolute fucking horrible deck that's going to ruin your life. This card, not every dogshit deck has that card in it, but, well, you get what I'm saying. Let's do this. Boom. Thanks for reminding me. Reroll just turned 20 creatures and it cast 40 creatures at 750. Yeah, it's honestly, it's worth it. If we're being 100%, if we're being real here, worth it. Boom, boom. I might need more sacrifice for Vito. No, I have a Corrupted Conviction. Actually, you know what? I might want fucking. I might want that other card. What's his name? Mythweaver Puck. Mythweaver Puck. Let's do a Concealed Courtyard. Vito. Outlaws. We'll keep going with everybody. I'm gonna pop him. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. I am playing a standard deck in the Alchemy Cube, is what's happening right here. Oh, this is Golgari. This is like Roots. Yeah, that creates a token. Oof. Cavern of Souls for the Vampire, also known as the World. Can't be destroyed. Boom. Going in. Lose life. I have 2 sacrifice plays there, which will really hurt him hard with Corrupting Eviction. Boom, 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 boom. Lose 2. The only thing that's going to help him is a Mass Exile right now. And I don't think there are any of those in green-black. I think he's pretty boned here. Vorinclexia from Phyrexia. The name's Vorinclexia. I am from Phyrexia, and I'm here to say I think organics are pretty lame. That's Vorinclexia's rap. He's not very good at rapping, let's be honest. It was nepotism that got him his record deal. So let's do Corrupted Conviction. That worked pretty good. NGL worked nicely there. I might need a permanent sacrifice outlet for my dude Bartolome de Presidio. Bartolome de Presidio de la Vega a las Garzas de las Cruces. Villegas de Compostal. I like adding more Spanish nicknames on the back of them, Spanish apellidos. Bartolome de Presidio. Compasión Meridas de las Garzas. A la Gonzales. We just got to throw more and more Spanish last nicknames onto him. I think he's more supposed to be Portuguese than Spanish, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Preacher of the Schism, love that card. One of my favorites. Oof. Minor. Let's put down Bran. Alright. Probably going to play direct removal. That's fine. That doesn't matter. Walker. 9, 5, 8. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. He probably will play another removal on it, which is fine too. We'll put down Preacher of the Schism next. I mean, we'll put Roman Throne. Edict. Boom. Creates another guy. Boom. See? Fine. 2 damage. Not worth it. I'll take the 2. Alright, let's do that. Roman Throne, which we're going to choose. Vampiro. If he has another Forced Sacrifice, I'm going to be real pissed, but he might have a direct removal, which can't affect yet. It's Ward 2. However, if he has the other Sheldred's Edict, I'm going to be real mad. I'm going to be real upset about it. No, he's got Stash Skelebros. He's got the Stash Skeleton. Oh, we got a real skeleton dude here. We got a real salty skeleton kind of guy. Let's put down Sanguine Evangelist because we're going to get the double trigger off on it. Boom, boom. We're going to go in. Boom, boom. And he's going to hit. Okay, boom. Windmill slams at third edict. Yeah, you got to watch out for that windmill slam right there, bro. I've windmill slammed a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie. I've windmill slammed. I've done this. I've done the pop up slam where I go whoa, and bring it down like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I hear his life points go dee 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 dee. Let's do Preacher of the Schism. We're gonna go in. like this. We're gonna double battle cry him. Love that effect right there. Poof, poof. There we go. Okay. Fake your own death. I don't think he can do 13. Nope, he cannot. Hey, what's up, Mr. Nightmare? Alright, we might be onto something with this one, boys. We might be onto something here, guys. We may be onto something here, boys. Okay. I actually am doing quite good on the that right there. I find myself leaning towards any combination of black, white, and red. It's really what I want to play. Playing green is hard. There's only a couple of green cards that are really good. And playing blue is as a support card. But you know, I'm trying here. I'm trying to branch out a bit. I go first. I got the removal and the throne in my hand. You are now watching Throne. Vito. White. Boom. I got the removal. Uh-oh. It's Heister. It's a Heister, everyone. Loot Monger. Gotta get him. A3 life. I want all that shit. Boom, boom. Can't let him generate that treasure. They go damn near infinite loop on that shit. They'll cast one, get one, cast one, get one, cast one, get one. You got fake your own death. Kind of sucks. By the way, one of the tricks with heisting, I don't know if it's a cheat or not. Alright, let's do that. Let's do Throne. Ooh, we might have the counter spell. No, he's got the kill card. Boom. There's the Roman Throne. Vampire. Mardu is for the boys. Yeah, tell me about it, bro. Mardu is boss. I just wanna celebrate. Laughing Jasper. Okay. Let's go in. I just got, oh my god, cookies. I've seen where it says what it's heisted me. I don't know if it's always that, but if it heists me, it kind of shows me what's not in my deck anymore. I don't think it's a cheat, and I think I might be misreading it as well. You know, let's wait. I think that fake your own death is going to come in really handy. I think that's what I'm thinking. He's going to grab one off the top. Fake your own death. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's got to remove it. He's going to play removal on it. He's going to do it. You can't resist it. Yes. No, he's not? Oh my goodness, he didn't do it. Alright. Put down a Vito. Counterspell, perhaps? Grave Expectations, there's the heist. Let's see if it shows it again, because I think I see it flash. No, it didn't tell me what I don't have. Okay, so never mind. There's no cheat on there. I was misreading it. Let's do no attacks. I think I was confusing with Jasper. Hey, what's up, Oblivious? Hey, Jake Spears, haven't been here a while. I do what? How you doing? Black is the most fun to play. It sure is. It sure is. There's the Bitter Triumph, the War 2. Play it, bing it, swing it. Yeah. He knew I probably had a fake your own, which I was hesitant to play. He's got the removal now. I'm bored of this already, so we're gonna do nothing because this shit is fucking boring. The barrel, man. Some days you're in the barrel. Some days you're in the barrel. Some days you're not. The trick is to know when you are and when you're not. That's the name of the game. Is to find out when you're in the barrel and when you aren't in the barrel. Yeah, I'm really tired of Heist too. It's kind of sucks. You want like 4-9? Oh, see, now that's going to be stuck in my head forever, Cookies. Keep. Heist. Okay, it's mono red. Ooh, Shivan Dragon. The type of dragon that likes to shiv. I really like my Stay Hydrated deck, by the way. I might play that again. I love a Hydra Tribal. I love Lamp. Herberisk Furge Gerberder Cur. Furge. Drunk. We got a slow red player here, guys. Alert the Council of Red. We have a slow red player, ladies and gentlemen. We got a slow-ass red player here. Don't know why. It's impossible to understand what even the slow red player wants. What their goals and desires are. It's impossible to even know. Nobody can know. Why you would play red slowly? Indecipherable, ladies and gentlemen. Completely gobbledygook indecipherable as to why one would do such a thing. Oof. Takes a lot of brain power to count to 3. Well, I think he's taking crayon breaks. I think he's biting crayons, chewing crayons in between hands. Sometimes they get stuck trying to turn the card sideways when it's already sideways. And I say this as a guy who got to Mythic this season with mono red. You know, I experienced the same thing, you know. Traffic. We got a slow red. Oh, a double strike. Double strike on the red. Okay. Is he gonna do a trample, boost it up or something, or? Melt through. Boom. Okay. that gives me the life. Alright. Hopefully this will get me out of this mana vault that I've thrown myself into here. Boom. Ichor Drinker. I don't really want that. Well, it will help me gain life, I guess. Put down that. Put down that. Yeah, we'll take that. Boom. Keep that one. Gain and drain him. Thinking about building running Rakdos next season? Full Rakdos? I just put up a Rakdos on my channel, by the way. Fear Dragon, do you know about my YouTube channel? Are you here from YouTube, or you just randomly popped in for Twitch purposes? Because if you don't know about YouTube, well, you're missing out. There's the Fire Inscription. It is what it is with that. If I do attack, that's going to be 1, 2, 2. I'm actually going to take this because I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. My man's dead. Yeah. Mono red, what happened? What happened? What happened, Mono red? We hardly knew ye. %100% win rate with this deck, by the way, guys. On the draw. I've only played one time on the draw. I'm surprised at how well this is doing. I shouldn't say I'm that surprised. I like how well this is doing. Makes a suspicious comment into a Baofeng. I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it. It's a Chinese walkie-talkie. Pretty clever. We believe you can spend 2 hours a turn and play mono red. Yeah, we believe if you have one priority card ready to go, that you should be allowed as much time as you want. Cookies, you may know this because you're on the internet every now and again. Do you know about the galvanized square steel? Speaking of Chinese, I'm obsessed with those. I'm obsessed with those galvanized square steel videos. I can't get enough. Velvet. Boom, boom. Doof. It's not rocket surgery, I know. Turn card sideways. Jar Werewolf, how you doing, man? Is he gonna play direct removal on me? For you, it's eco-friendly wood veneers that he borrowed from his aunt. Okay, so we're gonna get 2 triggers off here. Galvanized square steel. One of the funniest ones is he's got like this only 2 square meter by 2 square meter apartment. Even the great sword would flee in terror at this. And I just love the fact that they say, and it shows a very ornate fancy sword show up, look around the apartment, and then fly out. And I'm like, what is the lore behind that? I have to know. What does that mean, the great sword would flee? What does that even mean? What is the great sword? I need to know. I need to know what the great sword is. I have to know, Cookies. I have to know what the great sword is. What's up, Device? They were like, an apartment so slaw, even the great sword would flee. What am I going to do? A face reveal? I'll tell you when. 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers. So, there's that. Do that. Do that. Boom. Very nice. Stall Warden. Next one costs 2 more to cast. Oh, that sucks. Unfortunately, without a removal or another one, if I would have pulled a land here, he would have been dead because of Vito. Because of Vein Ripper. Because of Vein Ripper, he would have been fucking dead. But he got Harbin. He got the Harbin. A removal card or a mana would have killed here. Oh wait, no, he's dead. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm just dumb, I guess. Well, math is for blockers. It was his problem to figure out. That was his problem to figure out, not mine. That's why I like playing on Arena. The computer will do it, man. I just get to turn cards sideways and look at all the pretty lights and colors going off. You know, that's why I'm here. Turn card sideways. That's the goal. Wu Tangerine. Okay. Imagine adding up things in your brain. This post made by Arena Gang. Man, I remember having a scrap piece of paper and a pencil with me. I used to keep a pad and a pencil in the pocket because it's faster than your phone, and I needed to figure things out quickly. No. Wow, I rarely see Azorius soldiers anymore. Why do you think that is? People figured out how to counterplay around it. You know, the meta shifts. It shifts, it ebbs and flows like water. Like flowing water, you know? Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? Yeah, I mean, board wipes is a big reason. People just go and board wipe it. You know? Do you know it's a great word? Exsanguinate. That's a great word. Means to drain of blood. This is knights. This is gonna be knights. The knights who say me. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna put down Koilos and Vein Ripper here. Copper Coat Vanguard, very nice. He'll swing it in, that's fine. He'll probably tap all of them to get this off. They're obsessed with getting this card off. They fucking love it. They can't get enough of this fucking card. Or people who like Warden in the Sky, they fucking love Warden in the Sky. They're obsessed with it. I've seen people tap Warden of the Inner Sky to the detriment of the game. They've tapped all their blockers, or a bunch of their blockers, to get Warden of the Inner Sky up by 1, and then I attack and kill them. What's up, Lord Sephiroth? Sephiroth. Do Sephiroth. Dome, damane, banana, donano. Sephiroth. Boom. Boom. Hey, good job, Lord Sephiroth. I'm gonna have to kill Coppercoat, I think, first. Conga rats, man. Which is, you may or may not know, is a type of rat. Badmere. Do that thing you do. Do that thing you do in the moonlight, Badmere. Why are we running into... I'm on like the slow queue. Cookies, did they discover that there's such a thing as the slow queue on the whatever it's called? Is there a thing now called slow queue? Is that where I'm at? He has to discard a card. I will actually do this. I will push him. No, you know what? We won't. We won't push him. Slow players, mobile players, yeah. That's why I can't be too mad. I give all sense of pride and intrinsic worth and built Boros Convert for the last 5 wins. Listen, man. That Diamond 1 will show you what you're made of, bro. It will break a man. It will cause you to do terrible things. Things you never thought you would be able to do. I ran mono red to get the fucking crown. I was literally stuck at Diamond 1, high Diamond 2, and flat Diamond 1 for like 4 days. 4 days and 4 nights I was stuck there until I finally called out to the red gods. And thus they answered my prayer. And, I had to do it. Well, Stignox, you're a finer man. You're cut from a more a superior type of intellect, good sir. And that's why we love you here. We like Stignox here. I try not to play super complicated decks for my own convenience on mobile. I try not to go wild with it. You know? I'm not trying to play something that's insanely crazy. See, this is like, what are we doing here, man? You know? He's coming in. Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he is. He is coming in. Oh, he's gonna enlist. Okay. Enlist is Scry. Scry is enlist. I want to make him discard a card here. I mean, just play mono red. You just need to tap the screen over and over and over again. You just need to make a gesture of gesturing on your screen phone to go directly, just go flick, 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 flick. Like, just make it so that it's constantly pointing towards the enemy. You'll get there. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. So that's going to be Vampire. Put down Mr. Vein Ripper. He was a Vein Ripper. I found out. Yeah. Swing. Oof. Very nice. Okay. Okay, he got mana. Alright. When I'm playing on my PC, that's the thing. People salt rope, man. I got chat. Uh-oh. Oh, take him for a walk, Vein Ripper. Take him for a walk, man. Oh, no. I don't know how you get to Mythic without encountering Vein Ripper one time, but that guy somehow did. I love when Vein Ripper takes it for a walk. I never salt rope. As I've said in previous occasions, I am a villain, not a monster. Salt roping, to me, salt roping is when you're going to lose, you run out the... If you know I have lethal on board and you sit there and do nothing. To me, that's what salt roping is. When you know you're going to lose and you just run out the clock to be an asshole, that's... I don't like that. Veterate. Got some cool stuff here. Let's put down Badmere new one. Okay, cool. Play version, very nice. We'll do that. We'll play Golden Throne. Every time it goes to an ad break, yes, I get ad revenue. It's also to encourage you to subscribe. Which you can do, or you can not do. I don't get very much from the ads, though, which sucks. But theoretically, it does benefit me. In theory. Let's do this. Ooh, well... Grief Freebooter. Treasure, we don't really need him yet. Wait. I'm gonna do you. Boom. Boom. Lose one life. I'm sure he's got a Sheldred in hand, which is why he's worried about this. Cheats from Reddit, and I think it's completely justified. Oh no, he's got the combo, boys. He's got the combo. My turn. Let's draw cards here. Okay, I got it. I got the stopper. We're gonna put down that. Boom. And we're gonna say destroy target creature with 4 more. Boom. Up. And then, yeah, he's trying to avarice me. You gotta destroy those right when you see him. I think he was going for the avarice. That's why he's trying to draw cards. Tiny Bones the pickpocket. Murder. That's going to create another little guy. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Put down a Restless Fortress. Put down a Vito. Outlaws. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Pop them. Gets an extra card. He's not careful. If he's not careful, sacrifice 2 creatures. That was a bad choice. Doesn't he know Vito goes off? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that wasn't too smart. I'm gonna put down Sanguine. Put down that. Hideaway 5. Naturally Vein Ripper. We're gonna say you get a. We got 1, 2, and 3. Put a 1/1 on you. Cast you for free. And then we say go for it. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsies. Yeah, he was going for the Dread combo right there, guys. Oh, yeah, he was going for the Dread combo right there. I had to shut that off. He don't know that the Dread combo worked for me. That's the problem. Hey, the Dread combo worked for me, bro. You're trying to run vampires against a vampire. It's not going to work. I'll Dread combo you. You're going to Temur land me, Oblivious. You don't even know what black cards. You don't even know what a swamp is, man. Oblivious, you don't even know what a swamp is, bro. You out there in Temur land. Temur land. If you haven't seen the mono black yet, there it is. YouTube and Twitch. It's right there. Ops goes first. Not great. Oh, it's Mojo. He's good. Mojo's good. You gotta watch him. He's got dragons. Oof. I have removal though. I don't know if he'll get it off. Oh, his end. That doesn't mean that. Oof. So we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to lock our removal in. We're gonna have to do probably corrupted conviction here. We'll swing in. We'll hold 2 removals in hand. If he doesn't do anything, because he's trying to get these big boys out. He's trying to get them big boys out. Iconic debut. He does 3. Redo it. We're gonna go corrupted conviction here. Put down Preacher of the Schism. We do have the removal. We have enough for Vein Ripper now as well. So he's going to do that. He's probably going to do Terror. Or he's going to do Scorch Wing. It's that. It's that. Okay, so we can draw cards here. You could probably put down Terror. Or you could do Vein Ripper on that. He's going to have to sacrifice. He's going to do Roman Throne. Nice. So he's going to double trigger off on Dragon. Okay, so we're going to do this. do discard a card. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna swing in. Boom. We have Fake Your Own Death and Corrupted Conviction. That's gonna cost him. Boom. Boom. That's gonna cost him. Okay. I think we got him where we want him here, boys. I think we got him where we want him. Dangerous deck, but yeah, we got him where we want him. Okay. Vein Ripper comes through again. Very nice. Very nice. Sorry, Mojo. GG. Yeah, we're going to call that one right there, boys. We're going to call that one right there. Fantastic. And then I think we're going to leave it right there for tonight. Pretty good. For kind of just an arbitrary kind of thing that I was like, how do we get back into vampires? And we got into vampires pretty decently. I'm not mad about it, you know? So yeah, pretty solid. Coming back, I'm modifying it with a couple of the new things. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villainy, and you've been great. Bye-bye.